The world of professional tennis has just been hit by a financial earthquake that is measuring 10 on the RTR scale. While the elite players were busy preparing for the Sunshine Swing in California, a piece of news leaked from the headquarters of the world's biggest sports brand that has left the entire WTA in a state of absolute shock. Alexandra Eala, the 20-year-old sensation from the Philippines, has reportedly signed a historic endorsement contract with Nike valued at a staggering $75 million. This isn't just a sponsorship deal. It is a global coronation. To put this into perspective, this figure rivals the legendary contracts of Serena Williams and Naomi Osaka, making Alex Eala one of the most valuable female athletes on the planet before she has even won her first Grand Slam title. The reaction from the top of the rankings was immediate and unfiltered. Aryna Sabalenka, the world number 2 and a powerhouse of the game, reportedly went off after discovering the details of the deal. The tension in the locker rooms is palpable as veteran champions who have spent years in the top 10 are struggling to comprehend how a 20-year-old ranked world number 31 has commanded such a massive premium. But for those following the Eala effect, the reason is clear. Alex is no longer just a tennis player. She is a gateway to the massive and loyal Asian market. Nike isn't just buying her forehand. They are buying the heart of a nation of 110 million people who treat her like royalty. As the news spread through the social media feeds of fans in Manila and New York, the numbers began to tell an even deeper story. Analysts are calling this the most aggressive move in the history of sports marketing. By securing Eala for $75 million, Nike has effectively crowned her as the next face of global tennis. While Sabalenka and other top-tier players continue to dominate on the court, Eala is dominating the culture. The gap between ranking points and marketability has never been wider. And the WTA is witnessing a new hierarchy where a player's influence is measured not just by trophies, but by the sheer power of their global reach. But the biggest shock was yet to come. Amidst the chaos of the $75 million reveal, Alex Eala didn't celebrate by buying a fleet of supercars or a private jet. Instead, she stayed true to the Pinoy values that have defined her journey from the very beginning. She used the first milestone of this massive success to reveal an emotional surprise that has moved the world to tears. She has officially secured a dream home for her parents, proving that no matter how many millions are on the table, she remains the same humble girl from the Philippines who plays for her family and her country. This is the moment history stood still, and the world realized that the Eala era is built on something much stronger than money. The news of the $75 million contract didn't just stay in the headlines. It traveled straight into the player lounges and locker rooms of the WTA. Aryna Sabalenka, known for her fierce competitiveness and candid personality, reportedly could not hide her astonishment. In an era where every dollar is earned through grueling matches and deep tournament runs, the idea of a player ranked outside the top 30 receiving a contract larger than many Grand Slam champions is a bitter pill to swallow for some. The tension is high because this deal challenges the traditional meritocracy of tennis. Sabalenka, who has dominated the world rankings and claimed multiple major titles, now finds herself in the shadow of a rising star whose financial clout has surpassed almost everyone on the tour. But the industry experts see it differently. They are calling this the great pivot in sports marketing. While Sabalenka represents the power of the present, Alex represents the future of a globalized sport. The reason the WTA is in shock is because Nike has valued Eala's cultural impact higher than the current world number TWS on-court trophies. For Sabalenka and the other veterans, this feels like a snub. But for the brands, it is a calculated gamble on the next decade. The debate is now raging across social media, with fans asking a difficult question. Should endorsements be based on current rankings or future potential? This $75 million move has affected